Metropolitan Police and Boris Johnson. Explain for us.
Yeah, so this all goes back to the confidential memos that were leaked, written by Sir Kim Darroch, who was the former British ambassador to the United States, in which he said some very critical things of Donald Trump. Now, ever since then, the Metropolitan Police have now launched a criminal investigation, and it was the statement, it was the words of that investigation which has got quite a lot of people hot under the collar. And this story really is all about information and whether it's in the public interest for some of that secret information to be aired.
Sir Kim Darroch's memos were never meant to be made public, but his comments towards the US president have revealed a deep unease towards the current administration and how it's run. The Met now say they're investigating, but their statement has troubled many, especially in the press, because Assistant Commissioner Neil Basu urged publishers and editors to hand over leaked documents rather than publish them, and that's seen as a threat to press freedom. Senior political figures unified for once on this issue.
There can be no conceivable case, in my view, for prosecuting newspapers or any other media organisations for publishing stuff like this when there plainly isn't any risk to national security.
This is a country that has always been known for standing up for democratic values, and so we have to make sure that we defend the right of journalists to publish leaks when they are in the national interest and when national security hasn't been compromised.
Freedom of the press is vital, of course, and there are rules around that, and there are considerable protections for journalists who do reveal things, and that, of course, is the right thing to do.
Some believe the Met have gone too far.
Press freedom's an absolute cornerstone of democracy. The right of the media and individuals, Facebook and Twitter, to tell the truth about what's going on. And the threat by the police is absolutely chilling if they're going to decide who can publish what and when. The police themselves have a vested interest often in secrecy because they don't want to be accountable. But here, we have a duty in the media to protect our sources.
Peter Kirkham, a former Met police inspector, has sympathy with the Met.
I think the outrage today has been laughable, to be honest. There's far too many people, far too many political and media talking heads that plainly don't either read or think about a statement before getting outraged about it. They jump on the outrage bus and off it goes, rolling down the hill.
But the Assistant Commissioner was quite clear what he was saying. He was like, if you've got leaked information, hand it over. If nothing else, was it just not a bit naive?
I think the request for the information to be handed over, certainly this information, was probably naive, but we don't know what other information might be out there.
Now the Metropolitan Police has moved to clarify its previous statement. It says it does recognise the role of the media in scrutinising the state, but it does have this warning too, that if there are other secret government documents out there, then publishing them could be a breach of the Official Secrets Act, and that's a criminal offence. The fine line between the public's right to know and the government's need to keep secrets, as ever, a blurry one. Nick Martin, Sky News, Scotland Yard.